Hey guys, TrepChains here on the PTR for patch 2.6.7. Checking out the changes to the barb, particularly around Whirlwind. Wrath of the Wastes has been updated with a 6-piece bonus which gives a 10,000% damage boost to Whirlwind already, now also applying to Rend. Lamentation with an additional legendary power which increases the damage of Rend by 150 to 200%. And Ambo's Pride, which is a new legendary power which says attacking with Whirlwind, which is what I'm doing. I don't have Rend on my bar, also applies Rend. So you can see the Rend applying as I'm Whirlwinding the mobs. So I'm basically running Rend via Whirlwind, but therefore with no rune on it. Okay, so this is making a reasonably strong build. Oh, I just died. That's not good. Not paying attention here. Oh. I feel like I'm going into a death trap, hey. Regain my control here. So, I am a little bit squishy still. I just have just over 600 paragon here. And I'm in a greater ref 92. So that's kind of definitely opening weekend of a season potential. Depending on how much you play, it could be opening day. So it seems pretty powerful, but as I say, I am having to watch my health a little bit here. But my gear is not obviously ideal either. Not that it would be on day one of the season. And I do have some Blazing Guardians around, so you know, I think I can excuse that. Was one of the season buffs right there, that ice thing. So yeah, I do have the season buff going on here as well. This is the seasonal on the PTR. So there's a little number right here which says 182 right now, which is my seasonal buff. So at certain points, that is still cool. At certain points, it gives me, okay, here's the 200 one, these chests falling from the sky. It gives me these buffs. And also, as those stacks are stacking up, I'm getting a little bit of extra damage and a little bit of extra movement speed as well. Basically, like keeping up a massacre bonus, the number goes up as we kill stuff, but just hitting stuff keeps it active and stops it from dropping off. So it kind of makes you feel a little bit more like you're a console player. Oh, I ran up a dead end. Good, not good. Lucky there was mobs to help me keep my buff up as I was trying to get out of there. I got a power pylon. I can hit it. Oh, that was that fire there. That was the 300 buff coming up. Throwing out fireballs. Okay. I am wearing the double pylon amulet, so you can see the shield is lasting quite some time, which is kind of nice. As this power is lasting quite some time. Okay, that's a 400 buff there. Those meteor style things. Meteor shower, basically, falling from the sky is 400. Reach paragon 616. So the 500 buff, if we make it there, is pretty powerful, because you'll see most of the buffs so far, they're quite quick, happen over a short period of time. They can help you clear a screen, but then they're over. Don't run out, don't run out, don't run out. Find a mob quick. Okay, the mob was more important there. I really want to get to this 500 buff, because here we go. I get these angels, and they're pretty GG, to be honest. We'll have those fighting by my side now, helping me kill the mobs. Don't want my buff to run out or I'm going to lose my angels. Come on, little angels. You can do it. They're just trailing a little bit behind me, but I'm just hoping they're killing some of that trash I've left behind. Hopefully that'll help me out on the Rift Guardian as well. Paragon 619 now. Some blues here. That should take us to Guardian. Good, if I can kill him. Did I lose? No, I didn't lose my angels yet. Or I did. Okay, my angels are gone, although I didn't lose the buff, which is interesting. Okay, RGs, I just lost my whole buff there because of the RG spawning forever away. That's annoying. So be aware of that. If the RG spawns forever away, it's pretty impossible to keep that seasonal buff. So I've lost my little damage and movement speed boost there. You see there, I'm having a few issues surviving. I do not have a cheat death on this build. Oh, that's the smartest thing. Oh, I'm lagging like crazy. This is a US lag server. And it's also a US, like, not great server, a laggy server. Because it is PTR. So I don't get my new normal pings, which isn't too bad for Whirlwind, typically. But you can see I'm doing a few lag issues there. I don't like Frozen Pulse very much. I wish that I had kept my damage boost. So, with not having a rune on Rend, like I don't have a rune on Rend, here I am dying again. My element is physical. So we're just going to keep that in mind. We're trying to get the max damage on the boss. Should be coming up now. Physical. I'm pretty limited in Legendary Gems so far. I'll show my gear when this boss goes down. So I don't have a Stricken or anything yet. So keep that in mind. The boss is definitely the hard part here. So if once you had all your gems, I think a Stricken would be an appropriate thing to be using. Yeah, I could see that coming. I'm losing a lot of the time by dying to this boss. Oh! Wow! Well, there you go. I mean, I did say I was losing a lot of time, so I just thought it would make sure I lost a lot of time, I guess. I really need physical here. Frozen pulses and everything. Physical. We've definitely got a decent damage there on physical. There we go. Complete. Okay, so slightly slower than I probably would have liked, but you know, at Paragon 600 and something. You can see here I had just 2 legendary gems with levels on them, being Bane of the Powerful and Bane of the Trap. I am running Teguk, but with no levels. Okay, so I will do a quick look at where I'm at to be able to do a Greater Rift 92 here on the PTR for Diablo 3 patch 2.6.7. So, running a Whirlwind Barbarian. Running 6-piece waist set. So that's the helm, the chest here, pants, boots. You see some of these aren't even well rolled. I haven't even re-rolled these boots. Although they've got a useless skill on them. Shoulders there, also not re-rolled, and gloves. They're my 6 pieces of waists. Running Bulkathos weapons, and this is kind of helpful for Whirlwind because that's making my Fury generate more, which is really handy for being able to Whirlwind continuously. So yeah, running Bulkathos set there. Okay, supporting legendaries. Lamentation. This is one of the updated legendaries. So that legendary stat there, Rend can now stack up to 2 times on an enemy, and the damage of Rend is increased by 150 to 200%. So that damage boost is new. Mine there is mid-range at 176. Wearing Mortix braces, these were updated in patch 2.6.6. You see I haven't bothered rolling them yet. They're not on the right element for me. But anyway, Wrath of the Berserker gains the effect of every rune. So that's kind of handy. Other things. So I am running Flavor of Time for double pylons. This does happen to have the correct element there with physical, which is nice. Convention of Elements. I haven't bothered rolling it. But it's always got some great chance on there. And Obsidian Ring as a Zodiac, I've removed the resource cost reduction on that one and kept the other stats. Now in my cube, running importantly Ambo's Pride. So Ambo's Pride has a new legendary power where attacking with Whirlwind also applies Rend, and the total damage of Rend is dealt over 1 second. So that's critical to the build I'm running, because I am not running Rend, even though I'm running a Rend build on my bar. So basically getting that as an extra skill because Whirlwind is applying it. Mantle of Channeling. So I'm channeling a lot of the time with Whirlwind. So this is increasing my damage and letting me take reduced damage while doing that. And finally, Band of Might. So this is, I do need to Furious Charge relatively often to try and keep this Band of Might up if I don't want to get into a death spiral. Okay, so standard gems running cooldown in the helm. I'm running strength in the chest and pants, but maybe I should be considering some diamonds there for resist all, because I am a little bit squishy at this point. And running critical hit damage in the weapons. Okay, legendary gems. Only because I'm effectively start of season here on PTR, I am running Bane of the Powerful. You wouldn't normally run Bane of the Powerful. Bane of the Stricken would be more helpful there for solo at least. But you can see there that's at rank 15. Taeguk, useful for the build because it is a channeling build and you are spending resource to channel that Whirlwind. However, I just picked it up recently, so it's at rank 0. And my Bane of the Trapped, like, does any DPS build not really use Bane of the Trapped? Anyway, it was at rank 15 during that run there. So none of these are rank 25 yet. And I've just completed a GR92. So that gives you an idea of how strong these changes to the Whirlwind Barbarian are. So particularly the 6-piece set change, Whirlwind gives the effect of Dust Devil's Rune, and all Whirlwind and Rend damage is increased by 10,000%. So it's that and Rend that was added, so it's not just Whirlwind anymore. And that makes it pretty GG. Okay, so I am Paragon 620 at the end of this one, having a bit of a look at where I've spent that because we're under 800. So I started here in utility with area damage and life per hit, and then I put it in resource cost reduction after that, and now I'm starting to put it into gold find. In defense, I started with resist all, then life, then into armor, and now I'm starting with life regen. In offense, I started with crit hit damage and crit hit chance, then I went to cooldown, and now I'm continuing with attack speed. In core, I started with movement speed and max fury, and now I'm just throwing it into strength. So yeah, a quick look at my skill screen. There's several versions of this Whirlwind out there right now, so please don't take this as this is what you need to run. Feel free to play around and have a look at the skills. This is just what I ran in this run I just did, okay? So Whirlwind Hurricane, Warcry Veterans Warning, Ignore Pain Ironhide, Battle Rage Bloodshed, Furious Charge Dreadnought, Wrath of the Berserker Insanity, with passives Boon of Bulkathos, Berserker Rage, Rampage, and Ruthless.
I need to go back.
Okay, let's show the close. Thank you very much for watching, and GG!